trying to get the right angle here, and I know I'm a little bit late, so I'm hoping that's going to be okay to see. I'm just going to do just looking at my tablet, so I've got that up and running so I can see any messages coming up on there. So I'm not sure what angle you're getting. Oh, hold on, I'm just going to put me off so you don't hear me repeat on there. Yeah, so I've done a bit of a Jessica wrap here. As you can see, I've got piles of different tags and stuff. Yeah, so I thought I'd come on. I want to add some fabric and ink around the edges, which reminds me I need to get my ink. So, got that. So, I know one person's watching, so whoever you are, hello. Yeah, so I just sort of come on, play. I'm just going to sort of wait a little while and see if anybody else turns up. Yeah, I know you get to see me in this, and I apologise, it's probably not a good thing. Oh, two now. Oh no, just the one. So, yes, I've spent the day sewing on papers and tags. Oh, okay, who was watching me's gone. Guess I'm dull. Yeah. So I've got piles of stuff here. In fact, I was going to use my phone to say that I was live, but I can't because I'm on here. Wonder if I can open up another window on my tablet. It's just not wanting to play ball. I don't know how to open up another window without losing what I've just got. Yeah, so share link. Let's share it on Facebook. So I'm just typing something so it comes up on Facebook. So right, done, post. Right. Oh, so somebody keeps dipping in and out, so maybe I'll just get on and play and see who turns up. But let's share it anywhere else. Tweet it. I don't know if I've got my Twitter account set up on here or not. I don't know. I'm not very good with technical stuff, never have been. Right. This certainly is proving to be fun. Let's share it with Google Plus. I do. Right. Let's see how we're doing. Right, so I've been on a few minutes now, and I'm just going to crack on, and I'll keep an eye on who's coming in and stuff. So this little pile here, I want to add some fabric in. I've sewn around each element and added music text and stuff, but I just feel I want to add a bit of fabric in, but I need to ink round stuff. So I'm going to use my archival ink potting soil. So yeah, I'm hoping to do this as a, not say just tags, but come on a Saturday and play with something. I don't know what it'd be. I'm trying to get a stash up together for stop that one there, for when I want to make journals. I'm trying to get a little stash of tags and think of it, like little pockets and things up together. So I want to try and do that. And I've got loads of, as Jessica Rapp would say, my salad. So I've got that, but I just feel I need a little bit of fabric just to add something. I was going to sew them in, but I can't bring my sewing machine in here. It's just a bit too heavy for me. I didn't staple that very well. Not doing very well, and I didn't get any more staples. Oh, and I want to get my wet glue out. Is that the right way? So I've got like a load of images out of things and stuff and what have you, and I'm just going to add them together. So there'll be pockets and, you know, little pull out bits. So I need a little tab. I think this is linen I've got here. I think we were discussing in one of Jessica's videos what consists of what is a tag, and to me it's something with something that you can pull it out with. So either like this, a tab, or I don't know, yeah, a tab, a string, anything where you can pull the tag out on. So that's that one done. So yeah, my poor sewing machine was really working on overdrive, and I got my glue out, and I'm going to unblock it now before I need it. So I'll just get my safety pin and just give this an unblock. So when I do want to, because some of these I need to glue together because I've done it in a different. That's what I was going to do with that, not staple it, but I was going to use my glue, but the staple worked quite well. Now, I'll just leave that in there, and then if I need it, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm looking very lonely on the friend from Fabric Scissors. Let's have a bit of this blue in, because there's some blue in that image. Actually, I quite like stapling them together. That's not quite what I was going for. I think I got this bit too big. I don't know now. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I do-ish. And then I've got a little tab on there. Oh yes, use that bit as it's sticking out. So yeah, these are a bit, some of these might just be like little tuck spots and things, but I just want to add a little bit of fabric for interest. I might put a little tab on there. Or shall I go on this side? Let's go on this side. So whoever's watching me, it'd be nice if you would say hello. So I've done that one. Oh, itch. And so yeah, I'm using up lots of bits of scrap and stuff. Let's trim that bit off there because we don't want that bit. Maybe this is a bit of an early time to come on. I might come on at 8 instead. Let's see how that goes. As you can tell, I'm cutting really perfectly here. Oh, what ink. Didn't ink that up, did I? I'm sure this heat's getting to me because we're just not used to it in the UK, and I think my little brain is just on a meltdown. So we've done that one. Let's do this before I forget. So the actual book paper I've got, I actually did glue together a couple of days ago, a few sheets, and it's out of a dictionary. Right, so that's that one inked up. I don't know how else I can share this. It's not letting me do it now. So I'm just checking something on my, but yeah, for some reason it's not. Let me, oh, Vicky. Hi, Vicky. Thought I was all on my own then. Thought I was neglected and nobody wanted to talk to me. Actually, I'm going to glue this one down. How are you, Vicky? Hope you're well. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I'm not bad. I'm not too bad. I'm starting to think I was neglected. I might cut, I was just saying, I think I might come on a little bit later rather than sort of say 7. Come on at 8 instead. But as I'm already here, I'll stay here. So, yeah, I'm being lazy. Good old Staples. Now we want a tab. Oh, got a bit of lace here. Let's use some of that as a little tab. Yeah, I've been making a load of... Oh, right, okay. So where's here, Vicky? What part of... I presume you're America. So what part of America are you in? Oh, hi Elizabeth. Oh, New York. Very nice. It's a place I've always wanted to visit. I've always wanted to do the States. I've always wanted to travel around there. Yeah, I'm doing a Jessica. I've got a load of stuff on here. Loads of piles of things. Trying to get a little stash up together. So yeah, I might try and come on a bit later next week if I can. That's not going to work. That idea's not going to work. So yeah, making tabs and stuff. It is fun if I can get my hands to play ball, Elizabeth. I'm struggling a bit here. But yeah, I've got different piles. Ones with tuck spots. Ones that just need tabs. And then a whole stack of plain ones, and I'm going to put Tim Holtz dolls on them, I think. But yeah, my sewing machine was on overload. It was getting a little bit frazzled. I just want to add bits of fabric into them just to give them something. But I've used a mixture of images out of books that I found, images just that I had left over from kits and stuff. I'm trying to pull that for something. I'm really not with it. I have just been on overload, not sleeping. I'm feeling better with some things, but just, yeah, just a bit tired. So I'm trying to get in the habit of getting into bed a bit of a better time, but doesn't seem to last 2 minutes. I'm going to move that before I prick myself. What else have we got? Got a lot of green fabric, but I think that was left over from when I can't get that out the right way. That's better. When I, oh crumbs, my brain. Sorry, I've got really bad brain fog going on. I made a bag and I lined it with green, so I've got quite a lot of green fabric lying around. I hope you had a lovely time with your family, Elizabeth. Oh, and how's the baby books? Did you get the baby books done, Elizabeth? Have you finished off your baby books? So yeah, this was the cover of a book that I used for that one. Don't know if I want fabric in everything, but I do like it. And I've got a little stash going on. Trying to keep my stash of stuff low. No, I haven't got as many as Crazy Rebecca. I just brought 1 pack of the Tim Holtz dolls. Just that's something I wanted for quite a while, but I can see myself keeping it topped up because I've loved using them. And I do blame Crazy Rebecca for that. Well, you're going to have to hurry up, Elizabeth, and get them done. I'm sorry. Otherwise, I'll have to tell Brooke and say you're slacking. I would have the window open, but I don't want the sound of traffic coming in. So I've got just a tiny bit of lace there. Yeah, they are really nice, the Tim Holtz dolls. They, it's nice that there's a range of sizes. I think that's what I like about it. So I can use them on many projects and in glue books and stuff. There's quite a few people I blame for my crafting habits and addiction now. It's nothing to do with me. It's not my fault at all. Oh, my die cutting machine. If you're not friends with me on Facebook, my die cutting machine has decided to partly die on me. So I'm going to have to get a new die cutting machine, which is not going to be a nice bill on the credit card. Not at all. See, yeah, he really has caused problems, that Tim Holtz, but he's a very attractive man, I think, so I can let him off a bit. Yeah, I think it's going to be another scorcher of a night. I know I make you lot laugh. Hi Kylie. Oh, it's lovely to see you. I haven't seen you for ages. I keep trying to catch up with videos, but I've had trouble leaving messages on videos. I go to leave it and then it disappears. I might have to get some more staples soon. But it's alright, they're in yet. I'll be right back. I'm just going to get my box of staples. Behave while I'm gone. So I hope you behaved while I just dashed out. Yeah, as I was saying, I've had trouble leaving messages on YouTube. I don't know why. Sometimes the message either comes up or doesn't. Hi Susan. Hi. Lovely to see you. Oh, helps if I actually do put the staples in there. Brain fog galore, I think, for me tonight. I'm going to have to find some mods to sort of monitor my channel, but as I'm not sure what times I'm coming on and stuff, if I'm coming on sort of, because I find 7 might be a bit early. It's okay in like the UK, but it might be too early for other countries. I've certainly had fun sewing that. Oh, it didn't even go through. So I'm wondering whether to come on at 8 o'clock UK time. I'm not sure what time that is elsewhere. I'm going to be lazy and put glue on this time. So I'm not sure what time that would be in some places. So yeah, I think I'll probably come on at 8 o'clock instead. And then it's a little bit later for other places. So yeah, I need to find people that wouldn't mind being a mod for me. Like to keep an eye, making sure there's no trolls and putting up any links and stuff for me. So if any of you wouldn't mind being a mod moderator for me, let me know and I will do my best to sort that and add one of you in. Do you know what? I'm absolutely talking tosh, I think. Somebody's stolen my brain. I made sure to lock the cats out because otherwise Dylan would definitely be up on the top. It's quite funny because everybody that's on is pretty much in the States, and any of my UK people are elsewhere. Maybe they're out enjoying the sun. Well, not sun now. What the... Oh, I know what that's from. Trying to remember what I've put that from. Yeah, let's put that in a little bow. Yeah, so I'm getting a stash up together, and I'm blaming... I haven't got any now. But I'm blaming you, Elizabeth, for those little pockets we made. Not the tiny little square ones, but the ones that had the two little pockets in. Yep, so I'm blaming you for that. Blaming you for getting me hooked on the pockets. Oh, thank you, Kylie. Yeah, there's quite a stash here, so I don't know how much people would want to see me do it. I've got them in different little piles and things, but I just wanted to add a bit of fabric. These I had, so I wanted to add fabric behind, and then I've got this pile where I just want to add fabric tabs. These are going to have the Tim Holtz dolls on. And then I've got these ones which I want to add a bit of fabric to as well, but I've made them into little tuck spots, so I've put them in their own little piles. Yep, 7:30 in the UK, but I was going to say I might come on... Oh, of course, do you know what, Kylie? I thought you were in the States. I don't know why, my brain just went a bit bonkers. Yes, I have to be organised because partly I'm not OCD as such, but I suffer with anxiety and stress and other stuff, so I like to be organised, otherwise it gets my levels a bit all over the place. Oh, let's use that little bit there. Yeah, it gets my levels a bit all over the place, so I try to keep myself organised. Like when I finish in my craft room, my table's tidied away unless I'm leaving something out to dry. I like things in their little tins and stuff like that. So I am a little bit funny like that. Well, not funny, it's just me, I suppose. But when I see organised, I think of Jessica and all her little trays and boxes, but she's getting me a bit like that now. I'm getting little boxes and things to keep it in, and I'm thinking I might, on these ones, is just put some white copy paper on the back, because I just worry of people catching their fingers on... Cut a few strips up and then I don't have to keep on doing it. I didn't prepare my salad very well. I wondered what she meant when she said salad, and then I realised she meant like her fabric salad. Oh, thank you. Kylie, as you're in the UK, do you mind if I make you a moderator for my channel? You don't have to be like on every Saturday, because I'll find a couple of people, but do you mind being my moderator, Kylie? If you don't, it's fine. I won't come along and sort you out. Oh, it's quite fun cutting all this. You still there, Kylie? Oh, I'm getting messages pop up there. Yeah, I could do that, but my grip's not very good, and I've got loads of plain papers and scraps I want to use up, so it's fine. Oh, that's fine, Kylie, just whenever. Right. Right. So at least I've got one moderator now. So behave, otherwise Kylie will be on at you. She'll be telling you off. So yeah, no, don't worry, Kylie. You don't have to be on every Saturday. And I'm not... I mean, I might not be able to do every Saturday if I've got a family thing on. So it might be another night in the week sort of thing. Some of this fabric came from the bits that I got when I, oh, that'll do for a bit. when I went to Weymouth. I brought a couple of little bags of scraps in. Actually, that might be a bit thin like that. Let's put it over something else. So yeah, I'm blaming all the ideas I get on Jessica now. Poor lady. But I think, I don't know if it's just me, but I think America's thrift shops are so much better than ours. I mean, I found a few good bargains, but the ones where I am, they seem to be quite expensive. Right, so that's that little pile done that I wanted. So let's have a swap. So that's one pile done. Yay, I've got one pile done. Yes, I've done it. I have the power. And so do you now. Oh yes, thumbs up please. Thanks for that, Elizabeth. Yeah, so I've shared it a bit. Crumb's brain's gone to pot again. So yeah, I brought a couple of, what were the books that I brought? Because I've already gutted them. So I brought that one, which is the wildlife year. So there were loads of animal pictures in that. And that's another one I got, the 4 seasons. So a lot of these images are out of those 2 books. But I like to use cereal boxes for, yeah, a lot of ours are very expensive. When I went to Bridport, they were a bit cheaper. Like I got some music books for £1 each, whereas where I live, they would have been sort of about £3, maybe more. Because one of them was an actual like heavy duty book, so I know that would have been a lot more than that. No, they're just, I'm in Dorset, and of course that's not a cheap area. If you're on a tablet or phone, hide the chat, hit the thumbs up, and then go back to chat. All right, okay, thanks for that, telling people, Elizabeth. I thought you were telling me then, and then I thought, well, I don't need to give myself a thumbs up. It would be a bit odd if I gave myself a thumbs up. Oh, crumbs, why won't this bit stay still? So, yeah, I've got to find a tub now to stash all this stuff. And I'll probably add some buttons on top of the staples here because I've got a little stash, but I'll do that off camera, probably when I can't sleep tonight. I can do it without doing that. Oh, right, okay. That could be why, Vicky, but then I'm on a tablet and I've just given myself a thumbs up. So I don't know if an iPad's different, but yeah, I've just given myself a thumbs up just to try that out. Now, something I do want to ask, that's not going to work, is how long would you say to do a live for? Because I did one last week, was just over an hour because I had to do it in 2 parts because my dad phoned on my mobile and that's what I'm using to film on. That's got stuck. That's not good. How long you would think to do a live for? Because I sort of don't want to come on dish for a short bit because obviously I know people come on at different times and things like that. But yeah, I just wondered how long to come on, how long a live would be, really. Still really new to it. This is only my second go doing this. Come on. Oh, do you know what? I've just realised I haven't inked around the edges of any of these. Oh well, these won't be inky then. Oh, what a plum I am. I got the ink right underneath my nose and I haven't inked anything. Oh, what a wally. Oh, that didn't work. Not having much luck with this staple. Mind you, I've had it donkey's years. I know what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to cheat. Well, not cheat, but improvise. Rather than folding it over the thing. Why is it when I'm on camera my hands don't play ball, but when I do it off camera it's a piece of, what's it? Easy peasy. Yeah, I was thinking an hour works well. Yeah, I would say, yeah, I agree with you all. We'll go with an hour. I've seen some people go like for 3 hours, and I think, yeah, I know I can rabbit on, but there's only so much somebody wants to see. Oh, that is just not playing ball. I'm going to cheat. Where's the glue? Can't beat glossy accents. Oh, when it wants to play ball. I think this one's running out a bit. Luckily, I've got a spare. So, yes, next weekend I'm going craft shopping. Sorry, I know sang then, and that wouldn't be a good thing. Me singing would be horrible for you. Oh, you raspberry. You raspberry. You're just not going to play ball, are you? Okay, so we agree an hour then. And like I think I said in another video, I'll probably come on between 7 and 8. So somewhere round then, it's a fairly good time for me. I'm not too tired or anything like that. So yes, next week, getting some new storage and get a new die cutting machine. Let's just hold that for a minute. Yeah, lovely new. I'm going to go for the Big Shot Plus. I've decided I'm not going to go electrical again, I think, for my machine. As I don't want the motor going again. Oh, come on, just... Oh, I'll sort that one out off camera. Otherwise I'm going to say very rude words. So how long have I been going now? About half an hour, I think. Yeah, half an hour. So I should get that pile done in that time. Yeah, this organza's not wanting to play ball, so let's put that over there. So yeah, I finally listed all my 9 junk journals. Yep, finally got them listed. When did I do that? I think that was Friday I did that. Let me just get one and I'll show you. So yeah, I finished off the larger one was a Shreddies box. Let me grab one. So it's like this size, and then I just trim it down a bit to sort of A5. So yeah, I use cereal boxes and then layer them up. These ones though have been done with heavy duty craft card. So I've made 9 of these, but what I did was this is like an inch wide, and so it's just got one signature in. Okay, take care. Thanks Elizabeth for popping in. Yeah, so I've done this one with just one signature and used heavy duty craft card, and then for my dangle I just used fabric strips and ribbon, so I don't really want to get into the jewellery thing, and then just added buttons and stuff. Thank you Elizabeth. And these are like country theme, so I've got 9 of these on my Etsy, and I've got a 15% off. So I've just had a text from Vodafone, it disappears soon. Blinking people. yeah, so yeah, I've got 9 of these, and I've got a sale on my Etsy to the end of July, 15% off everything. And my Etsy is Nikki's Shawls and More. Let's just pop that up there. Yeah, so, and these I'm probably going to put into pockets, but I just want a little tab on it just to give it a little something. So, yeah, I just thought a little tab on a pocket would be quite nice. So these sort will eventually be pockets in a journal. So I'm going to have fun putting buttons on stuff tomorrow. Can have the radio blaring out and put buttons on stuff. I can't speak. I don't drink, but I sound like I have. Oh yeah, can't remember. I think that was out of the Seasons book. I'm not sure. I've had a few images now. But yeah, I'm trying to sort of use different images, and I plan when I next fill up to it is I'm going to do a bird theme journal because I've got quite a few bird images. Yes, I have somewhere, Vicky. I did it quite a while ago now. Probably maybe last year. So yeah, I have got one of how I put, there is one, you'll just have to scan for it. I can't remember, and it might have been in a couple of parts, but yeah, I have got a video on how I put them together. That's a bit boring on its own. Let's just add a little colour into it. Yeah, so I have got a video on that, but it was quite a while ago I did it. I'll just finish putting this one on, and then I'll grab my journal that I've made for next year, because that was out of a cereal box. So hold on, I'll just grab it. So if you're still here, Vicky, this is one that I made from that Shreddies box. So I've added trim and things like that. So this is one that I've done for my own use for next year. It'd be my journal. And I've got 5 signatures in here, and I think there's 100 plus pages, and I've added pockets, and I've used old inserts and added fabric and things like that on this. So I've just used up what I had in my stash for my own personal use next year. And I've got a butterfly one, which is this size. Yeah, they're sewn in, but because my sewing is, I don't know if I can find a middle of one. Let's find a middle. Oh, come on, I want to find, there's one coming up. A middle of one, I can't find it. Oh, you little sausage. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I just sew it in like, you know, I don't know if you're going to see that because it's such, if I lift it up a bit. It's a really, I use wool. I use wool to sew mine in because I do crochet, so I have a few small balls of wool and I use it up to sew it in. But because my sewing's so uneven with my holes, I don't measure. I always cover it up with some fabric. So this is a cereal box cut down. Let me grab my ruler. So it's about just over nearly 7.5 inches by 9 inches. So I hope that makes sense. Yes, when you're into crochet, you certainly get through wool and stuff, but yeah, I can't bear to throw those odd little bits away, so I've used them when I sew yarns in. You're very welcome, Vicky. I don't mind doing that. And I'm glad I've sorted out my tablet now, and I can have it next to me and see what's going on. So I was just, oh, I've been going 40 minutes. Mind you, my dad would say I could talk forever more. So yeah, I like to use cereal boxes, but then I sort of double them up because sometimes the cardboard can be flimsy, so I'll cut another bit of cardboard up and just layer it, and then when I add the paper and stuff, I find it's not, it's quite sturdy then. That's hard to cut through. As you can tell, I don't do straight lines. But I do plan to make myself a Christmas junk journal, and I am going to give it a go with a book this time. I've got the book left from these dictionary pages, and I thought I would, I'm just getting little scrappy bits everywhere, make myself a little Christmas junk journal, so I could put just little bits that are just Christmas themed, so that'll be something I'll start on somewhere. I don't think I'm going to put anything on that one because I'll probably use that as a long tuck spot on something, so I'll just ink around that one instead. Like I said, got my ink out, forgotten all about it. So are you a junk journaler as well, Vicky? Oh, thank you, Kylie, that's really kind. Oh yes, it was an ice cream box. Yeah, I remember now, I did it with an ice cream box. Thanks, Kylie, you're a star. Yeah, so I use any sort of food boxes. I mean, if I reach down here, I've got like that size, so I keep all my food boxes, and I've got Jaffa Cake boxes and stuff. I just hate throwing anything away. It's amazing what I'm finding in my fabric scraps. I haven't been through this for a little while, so quite fun watching that. See, it's good to have a moderator. Pickle, and that went through all right. And then I got like little diddy ones, but I might just add, use this last little bit of lace. I need to buy some lace actually. There's so many things I'm running out on because I've been trying to get the Etsy shop up together. Oh yes, Shannon Green, yeah, she has a lot to answer to as well. She's, yeah, she's somebody that got me into junk. She's actually the one that got me into junk journals. I watched one of hers, and yeah, so it's her, blame her for getting me into junk journals. And I did them a lot just for myself or sending out in Happy Mail and things. And then when I heard about Etsy and things through crochet, I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. Opened it up about 3 years ago. Didn't have any luck from it, just one sale, which was a friend, which was very sweet. And just because of how my health is, I needed something to focus on. Yes, I know how you feel, Vicky. With my health, I can't get out unless somebody takes me. So that's another reason I wanted to open up my Etsy shop. Just so I had something to focus on. I wasn't just making stuff and it just sort of sitting there. Or not that I have anything against giving stuff to a charity shop, because I do. I used to work in one. But I can't just sit and do nothing, so I thought, yeah, I'll get back into my Etsy shop. Yeah, it's not fun when you're homebound. It's not. I find it's not too bad if the weather's okay. Oh. Vodafone saying I've used all my data, so I'm wondering, because I'm doing a live, it's using the data on my phone. I don't really get it, so I might have to find another way to do lives. But yeah, I'm not sure why it's saying that. So I'm going to probably finish off doing this one and check my phone out and stuff. Yeah, I find Etsy very straightforward. It's no different from like an eBay account. I did have one name and I changed it, but you can only change it once without them sort of asking them or something. But yeah, Etsy's really simple. You haven't got people bidding. I've now got mine set for the UK, Australia, Canada. Oh, thanks. Bye, Vicky. See you soon. Hopefully I'll be around next Saturday if my phone lets me. Yeah, Etsy's really easy. You haven't got people bidding. You can have promotions like I have this month and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm not finding it too bad, really. I find it easy to do. It's easy to upload and things like that. So I'd say give it a go, Kylie. It's very... There are videos and things, but it's quite... If I can work it out, anybody can. So, yeah. And I think I'm going to head off because for some reason my phone is saying I've used all my data and I'm not sure why. So I'm going to look into that and I will see you all next Saturday. I mean, I've been going for nearly an hour, 47 minutes. So, yeah, I'm going to say goodbye to whoever's left and I will see you next Saturday. Oops. Oh well, went a bit potty then. Yeah, so I'm going to head off and yeah, I'm going to check my Wi-Fi and things like that. So thank you everybody for watching and I'll see you all soon. So bye.